Hello everyone, I'm Vicki Wyand with the Brighton District Library, and I'm here today to show you how to make a beautiful flower sun catcher. It is available at the library for pickups, first come, first serve, so stop in or give a call and reserve one for yourself. Now I just want to show you what it looks like when it's just, just laying down on a table. It's very different than what it looks like in a window. Just, on a table, it's pretty. But when you take it over to a window, especially, unfortunately, there's not much sun, but it really transforms into something beautiful hanging in your window. So let's get started. I'm back, everyone, to give you a short tutorial on how to create your sun catcher. First, I wanted to let you know that attached to this email is a PDF with the instructions of everything, including a download if you happen to have access to a Cricut machine, which is how I cut out the wonderful flowers. This is how you can download them, and they actually gives you 3 different flowers, which you can use your Cricut to cut and create more stained glass ornaments to put in your window. So let's get started. You'll receive a packet that looks like this, which is not technically a bag, but it does contain a small little plastic bag with all of your tissues and a yarn for hanging. And then be careful, this outside is protecting actually your contact paper and your flower. So they are taped shut, so be careful when you go through there, you don't tear any of your contact paper or your flower. So that's what you'll get. You will pull out your flower and take one of your contact papers, and basically you just pull it off with the sticky side, lay the sticky side down. Up for you to lay it down with the sticky side up, and then take your flower. I also cut a hole for you to hang with, so I've just put that at the top so I know what the top is, and center it on your contact paper so that it is all covered nicely, and then press it down all the way around. Please press down really well so there's no bubbling or anything, and I go around each of the petals, including the little ones here, just so that they're pressed down firmly into your contact paper. Then you can start. I gave you, I think, 11 different colors, so you're more than welcome to use any combination on here. On mine, I put many colors into each section, but you can do it however you want, and I angled them very differently. So you can cut them however you want. You can do rectangles, anything, any shapes and combination in each of the petals. I'm just going to start with the one that's at the top where the actual hole is for hanging, and I'm just going to press a little one here, and then I'll take any different colors you have, cut them in different shapes, and just lay them. You can overlap a little bit, so that's not a problem. If it overlaps onto the black, you can just trim it with a pair of scissors, and you can use that for later on when we make our confetti for the middle. So I'm just going to place some different colors. Let's try some pink now. We'll lay that at a different angle, and we can do, let's try a blue. So we have different kinds of blues, different kinds of purples and pinks. So you can lay them however you want to do it. I'll do this one like that. The only thing I want to caution you with is sometimes you might want to hold it up and make sure to see if there's any light shining through where that you've missed maybe a tiny little piece that you can fill in with another piece of tissue. So let's see, we can do now, how about an orange? We'll figure out some orange to stick and make sure I cover everything. And then I'll take a little piece of blue and I'll fill this one in. And I see a little piece that I've missed there. So I'll probably take a little tiny piece of the blue. And I see a little spot. Let's see if you can see it when I do it. There's just a little spot in the corner that I missed over here. So I will take another tiny piece and press it really good into that corner. That little piece right in there. Get it to stick. That's why I put down you might want a glue stick just in case to get something to stick well. Then let's see, we haven't had any green. Let's put some green down here, about like this. And we haven't had a purple yet. Oh, we did. How about this color? We haven't tried this color. So I'll take some of it and I'll do that right here. And I just have one little spot left. And how about, we haven't used a yellow. Let's put a little yellow right here. And then I'll cut off what I don't need. And then we'll show you what it looks like from the other side. We just see, oh, that looks good, so that we can continue on to the next petal. I'll do one more so you can see. Let's see, I think we're going to start with a blue this time. And I'll trim it off after I get it pushed down. I'll trim off a little piece, which you can use later for our confetti. Then I'll put, I think I want to do a piece of orange. And I'll place it like this and trim off a little bit. How about some purple? And we'll lay it this direction. Clip that off a little bit. You don't want too much overlapping, but sometimes it's good to have some different colors when the colors blend together. Press that down well. And then I think we'll take a pink and put it right here. I think we got that covered now. So now if you hold it up, you can see what it will look like this. So now what I would like you to do is finish out all your petals, leave this one blank, and I'll come back and show you how to do that next. On to our next phase. We have now covered all of our flowers on the outside, the petals out here, but now we need to do the inside. And what I did is I took all the little pieces that I might have had left over from trimming the things around the petals and cut them into tiny little confetti. So you can use all one color, you can mix all the colors however you want to do it. And basically you just take your little confetti and you start filling in the circle. And you can try and get it all covered as best you can. I just take a few at a time and put it around and press them down. See any holes? Just press them down all the way around. And that can take you a little bit, so once you've got them all pressed down, I'll be back to show you how to put on your other contact paper and do a quick cutout. Now that you've filled in all the confetti in the center of your flower, you need to take your other piece of contact paper, peel that off, and we're going to seal the back of it. You just got to make sure to take your contact paper, make sure it has covered all points of your flower. Just got to make sure that you get it. And I would start at one end and then press it down, just like we did the other one, making sure it makes contact with all of the petals. Press it all out. And go around each of the petals again, making sure that both sides are connected really well. So I'd go all around your petals. I like to rub it really good around the petals because you're going to cut it out next. So you want that good contact next to each of the petals. Once that's done, all you have to do is cut it out, staying as close as you can to the black, and you'll be finished, except for the hanging. So let me do that first so you can see how to hang it around that center hole. If you don't have a hole punch, you can use even the scissors to make a little hole. And I'll be back in a minute once I get mine all cut out. Now that you've cut out your flower, all you have left is the hanging. Now, I did pre-punch, of course, a hole in your flower, but now that you've put the two-sided contact paper, if you don't have a hole punch, you can just take, I just took my scissors and did a little thing around in there and cut a little hole for it. And you want to take your piece of yarn and fold it in half like this. And then the end that is in the middle, this little loop, stick the loop through the front of your flower, through the little hole, and then take the open ends and stick them through, and you're going to pull it down so that it hangs evenly. You're going to have a little, let me show you what it looks like in the front, a little loop right across the front so that it hangs nicely like this. All you have to do is tie a knot at the end, and you've got a beautiful sun catcher to hang in your window. So I hope you enjoy it and that it's pretty hanging in your window. Thanks. Bye.